So what's up? We back again with another video, and I just wanna talk about consistency and discipline. Like, I know you've seen all these what can I call them, gurus, and on the internet flexing their wealth, trying to get you to buy their course. And I'm not saying the course doesn't work. Most of their courses does have valid information, but at the same time, I'm tired. At the same time, if you're not willing to be consistent and have that discipline which is necessary, then it simply just won't work. Because even turning up on the days you don't feel like turning up, going on the days you don't feel like going, showing up on the days you don't feel like showing up, all of that plays a part in online business as well. Because this is mostly psychology, especially in trading. But overall, like online business, if you won't get just lucky and just make a couple thousand your first go, then eventually you're just gonna give it up back or you're just gonna lose it if you don't remain consistent and disciplined with that. So with that being said, whether that's reselling, whether that's trading, whether that's freelance brand scaling, aka SMMA, whether that's clothing brand, whether that's anything at all, even in life, not even in online business, but even in life, discipline and consistency brings you far away. So you got to keep your head down and always working. And I'm not saying, you can't have fun, but you just don't lose focus, or don't make it a habit, don't make it a regular thing. You know what I mean? Like, me personally, what I'm doing, I think it's fun. I don't really enjoy like the norm, what you call it, the norm in society when they drink, smoke, party. Even though I used to smoke, I drink occasionally. I can't tell when last I did, but yeah, I don't find none of that fun, like going to parties and shit like that. I don't find none of that shit fun. I find what I'm doing fun. But it being said, I will go to one party. I probably been to like 2 parties in my entire life. But I would like just go to one party, because why not? But otherwise from that, I don't really find most of that shit fun. Probably when I start seeing more money, and then I'm gonna be, probably venture and try new things, my English. But as of right now, I don't really find any of that stuff fun, I say. But I don't have any problem against party, but being outside every day, like, you can still party and do the norm and still pursue this. But doing that shit on a regular basis, like every weekend you're out party, unless you made it, like, unless you you up there millions of dollars sitting down on, and yeah, that's fine. But now in the grinding stage, hell no. Being to parties every week, every day, every other day you're at a new party, you're doing this, you're doing that, like, come on, bro, what the fuck you doing? But yeah, discipline comes a far way, and I know it's hard to stay disciplined. That's why I always say, you're disciplined outside of whatever you're doing, whether that's trading, whether that's freelance, whether that's brand scaling, whether that's clothing brand, whatever. You're disciplined off your work or off your business. Your discipline in your life affects your discipline in your business. especially in trading. But I'm not just trying to limit it only to trading. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm giving examples. I'm not trying to just limit it. But your discipline in life reflects your discipline in anything you're doing. That's why I think going to the gym helps with discipline and your mental, because showing up to something that's basically tearing your muscles. I'm recording from my phone. I hope this quality is good, the audio and the video quality. But showing up to something that's basically breaking your body down to rebuild it after a rest is crazy. And you're gonna be like, oh, I don't feel like going in today, kid. You don't feel like lifting. You don't feel like doing calisthenics. I've been doing a lot of that recently. Oh, you don't feel like doing that. You don't feel like doing this. But still being able to show up, even though you don't feel like doing it, says a lot about you as a person. Because I never want to, let me not say that. When I want to go to the gym, it's even weird that I'm like, yeah, let's go to the gym. Yeah, I'm happy. No, that's rare for me to say, oh, yeah, I'm happy to go to the gym. Let's go. When I'm going to the gym, I'm like, oh, my God. But I'm still showing up. I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like, the fuck? I don't feel like going to the gym. He almost ran in me. What the hell? But I'm saying, like, I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing 20 push-ups. I don't feel like doing all of that shit. But it just all stems down to discipline and shit. Consistency, discipline. That's the only way you're going to see results. And the gym is a perfect example, too, because being in the... Why you trying to look like you're trying to run in me? What the hell? Being in the gym, you're not going to really get results if you're not consistent and disciplined with it. Meaning, if you only go once a day or once a week, that was so dumb. If you only go once a week, or you only go twice a month, you only go every Saturday, like, you're hardly gonna see any results. Like, be for real, you're not gonna see a lot of results. It's gonna take a long while. That's the same with online business. So let me put it this way: you have kids that don't leave their desk, their computer, their laptop on it for like 10 hours, 12 hours a day, and you're only on it for like 3 hours, 4 hours a week, and you expect to get ahead of them. And even if you do get ahead of them, right, how long can you stay ahead of them? Think about that. How long can you stay ahead of them? You can't. You're not consistent. So even if you do got lucky, you got a little money, made a little sum, are you gonna continuously making some? And there's other competition out there. There's a lot of competition in this online space, especially since with all these gurus coming out, showing different wealth, having people buy their course, all that shit. So yeah, consistency, discipline. Doing it on the days you don't feel like doing it. Doing it on the days you feel like doing it. No matter what the issue, the circumstance, unless you physically can't move, then I don't see why you won't get up and do it. Not only related to the gym, but just life, period. Like, it's been so many times where my mental health is absolute garbage. I'm like on the brink. I'm like, oh my God, fuck this shit. Like, fuck all of this shit. I'm done. Like, and then you got people in your ear. You got all the doubts. You got your parents. You got family. And you know everybody down. Like, you could just tell when somebody got a lot to say it, even though they don't say it about something you got going on. That's why I regret telling people certain shit. Even though I'm a secretive guy with certain shit, I've talked too much with him. And I regret. Well, I don't regret it, but I'm like, it's whatever though. But at the same time, I'm like, I should have just kept that to myself. Like, I shouldn't be posting trading screenshots. I shouldn't be like doing all of that extra shit. But it is what it is. I won't let anybody. And from you could overcome that. You can overcome anything when you stop letting people's opinions or criticism phases you. Like, that does not faze me. But it took me a while to get over that, though, because especially in trading, when you're on the charts and then you're alone with your thoughts, you start to reconcile and think about all that shit, like words, conversations, like, and then you're just trying to, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like you're in a sense of trying to make the money now or some shit, like trying to prove a point to somebody that, oh yeah, you know what I mean. It just all stems down to psychology. That's why psychology is good to learn and study. I should buy a book on psychology. I said I was gonna buy a book and study more. I know a good amount of psychology, like how human thinks, how the brain works, why people buy into this, why people so easy to fall for. Oh my God, this son. Why people so easy to fall for, like, a 10% off, like just business. Like, I know I'm good at psychology and business, but I'm just trying to be like overall, like, you know what I mean? But it's whatever. But yeah. So I'm going to what's it called? I'm going to the what's it called? AutoZone. I'm going to AutoZone right now and getting some posts there in Florida. I was looking at my car yesterday. Not this one I'm in, the one I'm manifesting, the BMW. I have not yet shown y'all. I'm gonna show y'all in my next video, because I started. Oh my God, squirrel! Shit! Because I started using my other phone more, so I'm gonna just send the pictures to it. I'm gonna just send the pictures to it and show y'all. But yeah, that's about it for the video. 12 minutes, calm shit, yapping. But yeah, the sun doing its thing right now, low key. I'm tired of shit though. It's like 7 a.m., 7:32. But yeah, that's about it for the video, yo. Please like anybody watching this shit. If it finds y'all, it finds y'all. I'm not trying to do too much. Yeah, that's about it. Peace.